Hi everyone, this is Brooke from Triforce with another yoga flow. Today we're going to focus on legs, booty, and core. So you can get on your mat. Blocks might be really helpful today. If you don't have blocks, books or stacks of books are really great. Let's make our way into a child's pose. Your option to have the knees together or knees apart, allowing the forehead to come to the earth, or maybe placing a block or a blanket underneath the forehead so we have some contact there. Relax the forearms on the earth. The arms be nice and passive. And we'll just take a moment to connect to our breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. Trying to make each breath a little longer than the last. As you inhale, feeling the belly press into the thighs. As you exhale, feeling the navel come closer to the spine. We'll take a few more deep breaths here. And continuing to bring awareness inwards to our body, noticing how we're feeling. And slowly lift the head. And we're going to make our way into a tabletop position, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're going to start with a few hip circles, just very organically. And when you meet at the top this time, add in a cat-cow. So do a cat-cow, and then just keep rotating around. Exhale, cat, pushing through the palms. Inhale, cow, squeezing the shoulder blades. And you can change directions each time you come for that cat-cow at the top. We'll go for a few more. And we'll meet back in a neutral spine. We're going to curl those toes under, lifting the knees a few centimeters up off the earth, floating or elevated table. Noticing how that back is nice and flat, core is engaged, wrists are underneath the shoulders. We'll bring the butt towards the heel and tailbone up towards the sky for downward facing dog. Let's just walk out our dog, bending one knee and the other, bringing awareness to how the body's feeling as we warm up for our yoga practice. Check that all the fingers are spread and firmly pressed into the earth. From here, we're going to inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, we're going to bring that knee into the right elbow as close as we can. Inhale up. Exhale. We're going for 5 total. Inhale. Exhale. Push through those palms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to step it through and then put the left knee down for low lunge. We're going to want to come up onto our fingertips, or you can keep your palms down if you want to challenge yourself. Curling the back toes, lifting the back leg. We're going to go for 10 reps like this, so go at your own pace. You want to make sure you engage that inner thigh as you push up, trying to keep the back nice and straight. This is where a stack of books might be really great for you. Use what you have around the house. Few more reps. Keep lifting that back leg up, stretching the heel back once you're up. Good. We're going to bring the right hand on the inside of that right leg, and we're going to walk the right leg out for lizard lunge. Now, you might not need to walk out that right leg too much, but maybe you do. Maybe you want to come to the outside of that right foot if you need a little bit more. Soften the shoulders, the face, the eyes. And we'll walk that foot back in, bringing the hand on the other side of the foot now, curling the toes, lifting the back leg. This time we're going to rise all the way up into high lunge. So take a moment, check that your knee and ankle are aligned in the right leg. Left leg is nice and straight. We're stretching that left heel back. Each inhale, the spine is lengthening. And exhale, we're relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. We're going to step the left foot up to meet the right, chair pose. If you prefer to have your big toes together, go for that. Definitely keep the breath present. Your legs should be really starting to warm up now. It is leg day. You got this. Few more breaths. Exhale, release, folding forward. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shin, squeezing those shoulder blades towards one another. Exhale, folding forward. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, placing the palms on the earth, stepping or jumping the feet back to plank. We're going to make our way into side plank. Then we're going to lift the top leg. Exhale, knee and elbow come together. So this is optional. You can also come down from your knees or just simply hold the side plank. Keep it up. We're going for 5 total. Inhale, stretching out. Exhale, knee to elbow. Let's come back to center to plank. Again, going for the movement here is optional. If you'd like, exhale, connecting, inhale, opening. We're going for 5 total. Again, coming down to the forearms or the knees is also an option. Giving the core some good work. Keeping it on theme today. We'll make our way back to plank. Option to lower the knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Relax the heels towards the earth. Bending the knees, looking between the hands. We'll step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, placing the hands on the earth, stepping or jumping the feet back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's gently bring those knees to the earth. And we're going to take a quick child's pose just to reset after our first side. Maybe exhaling out through the mouth, letting go of some energy, some fire we built up from that first round. And we'll make our way back into our tabletop. We'll curl the toes under, lifting the knees, bringing the butt towards the heel and tailbone up towards the sky. We're going to get set for the other side, so we can inhale the left leg up towards the sky for 3-legged dog. And on the exhale, bringing that knee as close as we can to the left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, driving it on in. Inhale. Exhale, move with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, keep the core strong. Inhale. Exhale, stepping that through, low lunge, right knee goes down. Maybe coming up onto the fingertips or onto blocks. And we're going to go for our reps, lifting that back leg. Engage the left inner thigh, stretching that heel back. We're going for 10 total. You can follow me or go at your own pace, whatever you're feeling. Trying to keep the back nice and straight. Core engaged, legs are definitely feeling this. And after your 10th rep, we're going to bring the left hand on the inside of the left leg and we'll walk that left leg out for lizard lunge on the other side. You can close your eyes here, relax the shoulders, the face. And try and enjoy this much needed stretch for the legs. And we can walk that leg back in. This time we're going to lift the back leg and rising all the way up into high lunge when you're ready. Knee and ankle aligned as best we can. Each inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, relaxing the shoulders. So your legs should be feeling a little bit of fire here. So definitely send your breath there. You know the chair pose is coming up soon. Try and stay focused. Right legs coming up right into chair pose. As I said, option to bring the hands to heart center on this one. Check to see if you can see your big toes. If not, try and send those hips back. Chest up, squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another. You've got this. Exhale, folding forward, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, placing the hands on the earth, stepping or jumping the feet back. We're going to go right away into side plank. Option to connect elbow and knee. Exhale, connecting. Inhale, lengthening. So whatever variation you choose, maybe from the knees, from the forearms, it's a-okay. Once you got 5, going to the other side if you're going for the reps. Again, exhale, connecting. Inhale, lengthening. You've got this. Wherever you are, breathe. Keep that core nice and strong, hips up, and we'll make our way back to plank. Option to lower the knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Bending the knees, looking between the hands, we'll step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, placing the hands on the earth, stepping or jumping the feet back. We're going to lower down halfway chaturanga, push back up. Lower down, back up. Kind of like a push-up. Try and keep those elbows close. Few more reps. You've got it. Holding on the last one. Holding here, holding. And then releasing down. You can relax your right ear on your mat. Relax the arms, however is comfortable for you. Take a nice quick break before we go into our back bends. We'll bring the gaze back towards the mat. We're going to bring the hands just beside the chest. We're going to press the tops of the feet into the earth, lifting the kneecaps up. And then when we're ready, inhaling the chest up, squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another, and maybe lifting the hands up off the earth. We want our gaze to be right at our mat, maybe a few centimeters in front of our mat, trying to keep the neck in line with the spine. Squeeze your glutes. It is booty day after all. Keep the breath present. And exhale, releasing down. Relax the arms, however is comfortable. For our next back bend, there's going to be 2 options. So I'll show the first one, but if bow pose is in your practice, you can go for that right away. So we're going to have the arms alongside the body, inhaling, lifting the chest up, and the arms, and then maybe the legs. If you want to go for bow pose, if it's in your practice, you know how to get into that safely, you can go for that now as well. Whatever variation that you've chosen, making sure your breath is present. It's sometimes easy for us to hold our breath while we're on our belly and in our back bends. Do your best to keep it present. And we can slowly release down. We're going to make our way into a child's pose for a quick counter. This time we want to make sure that the knees are together. Allow the arms to be out in front, maybe walking the hands towards the right. And back to center. And then towards the left. We'll come back to center. And we're going to be making our way into a tabletop. We're going to do some leg lifts for the booty. So we'll stretch the right leg out. We're going to be going for 10 reps. You want to keep that right leg flexed. Squeeze the butt at the top. Check that the wrists are underneath the shoulders. Core is engaged. Once you have your 10 reps, we're going to keep the right leg straightened, curl the toes, and we're going to bring the left knee in towards the chest. So we're getting our core here. Core is also part of this theme practice today. We're going to stretch that left leg back, keep it lifted. So we have one leg lifted in our plank, really working the core here. And we can set it down. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you need, exhaling out through the mouth, letting go of some of that energy. And we'll bring the knees back down to the earth. And then we're going to stretch this time the left leg out. We're going for 10 leg lifts. So go at your own pace. We want to keep the left leg flexed, squeeze the butt at the top. Once you have 10, we'll keep that leg extended. We're going to bring the right knee into the chest, tiger curl, push up through the palms, kind of like we're stretching in between the shoulder blades here. And then we're going to stretch that right leg back. Try and keep it up if you can. If not, that's okay too. You can take a plank variation. We'll put that right foot down. It feels good. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here to reset. Bending the knees, looking between the hands. We'll step or jump the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. I'm going to turn just so you guys can see me, but you can be lengthwise on your mat. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands into 90 degrees, squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another. And we're in our goddess pose. Toes are pointing out just a little bit here. Knees are in line with the ankles. And we're going to go for a few reps. So we're going to straighten the legs and then sitting back down. But we don't want to straighten the legs all the way. We want to make sure that we keep the resistance there for ourselves. It's leg day, so yes, we're doing goddess squats today. Check that you're still engaging those back muscles. The imaginary pencil is in between the shoulder blades. Keep up with those reps, and we're holding. You've got it. Close your eyes if you need. And we can release that. Hands on the hips, feet come parallel now. We're going to send the hips back, straight back, and then we can allow the hands to come to the earth or blocks or books or whatever you're using. We're going to keep the right hand on the earth. Left hand's going to come to the hip, maybe the back, or maybe up towards the sky. If you want to go for a twist here, your wide leg forward fold. Whatever feels nice for your body. You can bring that left hand down. Right hand comes to the hip, back, or maybe up towards the sky. This side might be different, so just be mindful of that. We'll bring that right hand back down. We're going to walk those feet a little bit closer to one another, still angled out. We're going to come into our garland pose. You can also use blocks underneath your butt for this if that's more comfortable for you. We want to press the elbows into the knees. The back is nice and long. We want it to be nice and long here. We don't want to be rounded if possible. Chest is coming forward, and we'll place the hands on the earth. Forward fold, walk those feet in a little bit. Head nice and heavy. Nice release here. You can inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to come to a seated position. We're going to get our core a little bit more. 2 more core exercises to be precise. So we're going to be making our way into a boat pose, and then we'll add some extensions. So you want to make sure the spine is nice and straight, chest is going out, forward, and then we can lift the legs. Option to lift the arms or keep them on the earth like me. We'll inhale, extending. Exhale, driving those knees back in. Going to be going for 10 reps total. You can go at your own pace. If you want to just simply hold boat pose, you can go for that. You can go for one of the variations, lifting one leg and then the other. Whatever you're doing, listening to your body and what's right for you today. And once you got your 10 reps, you can set that down. And we're going to be going into bicycle crunches. So I'm going to show a few options. The first one is going opposite elbow, opposite knee with the feet on the ground, and you pick them up each time, or you can keep the legs up the whole time. So whatever variation you chose, your exhale, twisting, inhale, center. We're going to be going for 20 total. So go at your own pace. If you need to pause the video, take breaks, go for it. Exhale, twisting, inhale, back to center. If you're feeling this in the low back, you can try shooting the legs a little bit higher. If you need it more challenging, maybe shooting the legs lower and going even more slow motion. The slower you go, the harder this is. Once you have those 20 reps, you can bring the knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side if that feels good for you. That is the last of our leg, booty, and core work for today. We're going to do a few stretches. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the right knee in towards the chest. Just front on to start. We'll gently guide the right leg out towards the right so we get the inner thigh. Then we can bring that leg back to center, and then we're going to allow it to fall towards the left. So going for a twist, right arm can be out straight or in goalpost position, whatever feels nice for you. And then we'll come back to center, release that leg down. Let's inhale the arms up, good morning stretch. Exhale, left knee comes in towards the chest. We'll gently guide that leg out towards the left. And bring that leg back to center, and then all the way towards the right for our twist. Really using your breath here to create length in this twist. And we'll bring that leg back to center. We're going to go for one more posture today. Happy baby pose. Feels great after a lot of leg work. You can grab onto the feet, bringing the knees gently towards the earth. And if you're a rocker like myself, feel free to go for that. You can release that down. We're going to get set up for Shavasana. For this Shavasana, I'm going to go with my feet together, knees apart, just to get an extra stretch for my groin. I feel like I need it today, but you can take any variation that feels nice for you. Take a few breaths, reset, and start relaxing your body, the space between the brows, jaw, the legs, arms. Thank you for joining me in your practice today. Namaste.